is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's KG. There are a few things I wanted to get done before I really settled and chilled out. If you've been following the channel a while, you know I watch the CW shows. So Arrow, Flash. I'm not really big on Legends of Tomorrow like that. I watch it just so I can keep up with everything, basically. Supergirl's kind of the same way. I literally did not watch that until, it might have been either earlier this year or maybe sometime last year before Elseworlds. Like, I just felt like I couldn't do it. I watched certain parts of it I wanted to see. I would watch her episodes of the crossover. I would watch her episodes when Clark would show up, you know, or if there was like a certain villain or something that she'd fight, and I'd be like, okay, let me check this episode out. But it wasn't until then I really just sat there and just watched the series just to get caught up on everything. Batwoman's the new show, and it's been getting a lot of talk. The trailers, they've been rough on me a little bit. You know, it's just like there are moments where it's like, oh man, I hope this isn't the route they're going with it. But seeing her in Elseworlds was entertaining. It was nice, even though we couldn't have Batman himself. We didn't get Nightwing, but it was cool seeing someone from the Batman universe, really. I mean, come on, like, we've had like these little Easter eggs, remarks that characters would make, like talking about Batman and stuff, but we were like, the Batman is not in this universe. But it's cool to see that now they confirm he is. We just haven't seen him, so it's cool to just have, you know, somebody from that world just kind of come here. So Elseworlds, I really liked her, and the trailers kind of threw me off, but I believe like what we're getting out of the trailer, a lot of that was the first episode. It's from the pilot, because I could be wrong, but I've heard her first episode will pretty much be her basic origin, and episode 2 picks up like a little bit later down the line after she's, you know, gotten her persona, her identity out there. So I guess that's what we're gonna see. Yeah, but I figured, man, my show's coming to an end. I have to say, I know this isn't the video for it, but this is the last season of Arrow this season. That's my show right there. That and Flat, those are my two shows that I absolutely have to watch. I will push anything else back. Like, no matter what show it is, if those two have new episodes out, I am on it. I don't care. But yeah, here we go into Batwoman. I wanted to do something. Hopefully I can keep this up. It's been hard for me to really do reactions because the work schedule I work is insane. It's a 12-hour swing shifts, and like, my body is always tired. So while I have the time off between, well, yesterday and today, going into today and most of Tuesday, I'm gonna try and cover Batwoman and Supergirl. I'll be working when Flash premieres. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say you're gonna get a reaction to that, but I do plan on doing a reaction to that. I'm not gonna promise you a reaction, okay? So don't expect it. However, if you get it, there it is. But I'd really like to keep up with them this season. You know, a lot of our older shows are gonna be moving on eventually, and a lot of these newer shows, they're gonna have to take up, you know, the mantle. So yeah, man. Well, let's see what we got with Batwoman. Let's see what we got. I like the logo. Dope.
Trust me, this isn't the story I expected to be telling. You know as well as I do, that stories, like the people who tell them, not always what they seem.
Oh, what the hell?
I invite you to gaze out the bat signal one last time.
Mayor Kane, I just lost our city surveillance.
What about the rooftop feed?
So we're totally blind.
Something's up. Eyes everywhere.
We're gonna start the countdown, officer.
Copy. Stand by.
10!
Ooh. What the hell? Damn.
Cadet Captain Kane, is something you'd like to report to your squad?
Not that I'm aware of, sir.
Perhaps you're not aware of the Academy's code of conduct.
I had to find her, so I needed to go to the one place that always seemed to have the answers, to the heart of Gotham, which just happened to have eyes all over the city.
Yeah, it's looking like she. Okay, never mind. I got it. From what I'm getting, she has no idea who Bruce was or is.
Step away from the desk. Move.
We got Curtis 2.0 right here.
Wait security.
Not to tell you how to do your job, Mr.
Luke.
Luke. But your boss is my cousin.
Think you can fresh water out of Matt Linda Bruce Wayne?
How the hell did you even get in here?
I'm Kate Kane. I practically grew up here, and Bruce was like my fun, irresponsible big brother. Turns out that the person that I needed as a kid was fixed.
Hey! Get these handcuffs off you right now.
Password still awkward?
Hey!
My honest.
Wait! You can't! Can you just step away from the computer, please?
I told them what they wanted to hear. You lied. I need this school, okay? I want to be here, but they don't want you. Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of being offended by that. And maybe it's best you just kept your distance from that one. Hey. I know you love me. Tell me that I'm wrong and I'll walk away and let you make the biggest mistake of your life. You're lonely. Thank you.
The further we go, I have to see how the fighting gets.
Curiouser and curiouser. I thought you'd been sent away, but now you seem to be here. How do you know me? Better now. You haven't figured it out yet. I took Sophie because she'll actually get his attention. Your father doesn't want you, Kate. He shipped you away, and you show up without the proper postage. I assumed you knew. But then again, you have been so busy trying to convince him to love you. You sweet, pathetic girl. Sophie is the daughter your father always wanted.
Yeah.
Not you, dear. Who the hell are you? Right. I'm Alice. How do you do?
Damn.
You don't want to do that. I mean, Ellen's really old. Probably not even up to code.
Yeah, so this must definitely be her just finding out what's going on. Yeah, definitely. What's she gonna think when she sees that suit? Because she's like, Bruce was always there for me. Batman abandoned me and my family didn't save us. So could use a little more detail in this.
Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Yeah. Could use a little more detail, but I like the mask though.
I'm dead. We shot 2 bullets. Each with the safe word at one time. The weight, the angle. He was so sure he executed the car.
Go, Kate! Hurry now!
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman. Mary.
We found one of Alice's guys. I think I know
Okay,
what to
honestly, I don't think it personally came off that bad in that scene. Shit.
How do you like the queen says the cat? Thought you were dead. Simple math. You're always having a house.
Shit.
Good morning, Gotham.
Make sure your sister is in.
What the fuck?
Pulling you over, my dear sister. The two of us will rule Gotham.
Oh, shit. It all makes sense now. Okay. Okay, guys, that was the first episode of the new series Batwoman. And personally, my thoughts were, it was alright. It was alright. You know, I feel like during the first episode, you're looking for something that you're looking for that one moment that hooks you, you know? And a lot of people like to get that within the first episode. Some people, they can wait about 3 episodes, and there are others that where it's like, you got maybe like half the episode to hook me into this. I'm one of those, I like to give it maybe 3 episodes. That's usually how I feel comfortable judging whether I can really keep up with the show or not. I think this one, because this episode was a slow build. It was a slow build to what they were getting to. Now once we got to it, I was like, okay, I see what you're trying to do with this episode. Now next week, let's see where we go from there. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, one of the main issues I do have with the CW shows, their seasons are too long. The seasons are too long. As much as I love, like, most of the weeks out the year, just being able to sit there and watch characters I love on TV, the seasons are too long. Now, 23 episodes, 22, or whatever, that's a lot of filler you have to put in there. When it comes to the filler, there are only small moments that matter in the episode that help continue the story. I just feel like you can have a more consistent show with less episodes. That's all I'm saying, really. I think by the end, I had enough interest to where I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's check out episode 2 next week, right? So that's pretty much where I'm at now. One thing about this show immediately that I noticed, the feel of this episode is completely different than any of the other shows. Arrow has this groundedness, but it more so feels like a TV show. This feels like this, I don't know, this had more of a movie kind of feel to it if you think about it. Like, I don't know, it was just filmed so different, like the way everything looked, and I don't know, it might be the cameras they were using, or maybe like the spots and locations they had, because I know it's Chicago, right? It's not Vancouver. At least weren't they using Chicago and Elseworlds for Gotham? So I mean, that might be it. It's just that, I don't know, it's just the different look and tone of the city. Her finding out about what happened with Bruce that day, her family and everything, that's cool. When it comes to her figuring out, or really just meeting Lucius, that was okay. Her finding the Batcave and just going down there to be like, oh yeah, Bruce, this, and you know, she's just checking out everything. It's a cool scene, but I don't know, something didn't feel right with how they got to it. I felt like there was something, I don't know, I guess I didn't have any sorts of real feelings, you know, like I was trying to get there, okay, show me more, let me see what's in here. For me personally, it was missing a little bit, but it took a minute. But I feel like the longer I really got into the episode is when I was like, okay. As soon as we hit maybe like the last 10 minutes, I was like, all right, okay, I'm interested, let me see. It took a minute for it to catch me, you know. The twist with that being her sister, yeah, damn. That's interesting because I honestly did not expect that. So I mean, that actually caught me off guard. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So I'm actually curious to see how that goes. By the end, you know, everything with the backstory, how it connects to Bruce Wayne, how her family connects are, and pretty much how her story comes to be as who we saw in Elseworlds. I guess that's what's really holding my interest in the next coming weeks. So I guess we'll see how that goes when it comes. But I don't know if I might go ahead and get Supergirl tonight too. So I don't know. It might be tomorrow when they're uploaded, because I'm probably gonna chill out after I do those. But yeah, anyway guys, you guys let me know what you thought of the premiere episode of the CW's new series, Batwoman in the Arrowverse. You guys let me know what you guys think. What are your predictions of everything to come? What other Batman characters, Bat family characters, do you expect us to see in this season? Like, if we're going bad blood, I don't expect Nightwing, to be honest, since, you know, Titans and everything. I don't expect Dick Grayson, but I'd be okay with seeing Robin or hearing the name Damian Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I'd be okay with that. You know, I'd like to see some sort of connection somewhere down the line. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, guys, you guys let me know that in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video.